So Janette, tell us a little bit about the Aluminum Anodizers Council. You got your conference coming up in October, but tell us a little bit about what the council does, what the group does all year round.
So the Aluminum Anodizers Council is a group of aluminum anodizers that get together to promote the industry of anodized aluminum. So it's talking technical and sharing best practices. We talk about safety. We talk about potential environmental or regulation impacts that may occur that as an industry we would be affected. Um, and we've got several committees that we gear. So you've got some that are focused on the conference itself with education. And we do webinars and podcasts and all sorts of training that we can provide for our members out there, for their employees that are running the anodizing line or people that are new to anodizing to learn about it. So you have technical documents we keep up to date to give everybody kind of that background on what anodizing aluminum is. And then we promote the industry so we all can market our products and keep our businesses going. So it's a good collaborative group of industry experts.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I know a lot of people that are members of the association. And again, so October coming up, it's your 33rd, right? The 33rd annual conference and exhibition. So we say conference because it's a lot of technical, a lot of presentations. Yeah, 33rd. And exhibition because you've got some people who do supply the industry that'll be there to kind of talk about some of their latest technology through displays and stuff. But tell us about the conference. What goes on? And it's October 1st through the 3rd. Tell us about what goes on and what people would expect when they come to it.
So, well, we kick off. It'll kick off on Wednesday with the conference. Tuesdays are actually some of our committee meetings. So if anybody's interested in being a member of a committee and being involved, we have those on Tuesdays. Those meetings are open to any member that wants to participate. And then Wednesday we kick off with our general session. This year, our conference, the board has taken on a new strategy to help promote aluminum anodizing. So we brought in Carlisle Ducker to do a marketing research, and they're going to be kicking off the conference with some of that initial findings that they find, we've hired them to come out and help our members identify different market strategies that we can go and continue to promote the industry. So they'll be presenting their first report out at the conference. And then we have the conference usually has broken out to different tracks. This year being in Cleveland with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they kind of named the tracks corresponding. So you've got your basic beats and your whole process harmony, and then your rock star riffs are our breakout tracks.
Right.
So with that, you've got, with the basic beats are your, anodizing 101 type things. It's the basics. As you get into the rock star riffs, you get a little bit more of the detailed, the technical aspects, and then your whole process harmony gives you a little bit more for industrial facilities of how to manage your facility and different things that would affect like safety and other things will be under that track. So we have different tracks based on what people are interested in learning about. And I know our education committee is always looking for more people that would like to present. So if you've got something in the industry that is new, or you just have an idea that you'd like to share that you think would help everybody, we're very open to having new speakers every year at our conference. But what it is, it's the whole conference is there for sharing of information, of making the industry better and teaching each other different strategies. So.
Right. Yeah, so you mentioned basic 101 all the way up to some very sophisticated training opportunities, which is, and I know a lot of shops who are bringing on people to their in their facility, and they're trying to ingrain them into their company so they don't leave, or people kind of do that a lot of times. And this is a good way, I think, right? Is there some really good ways to send somebody from a shop, maybe send them to network and just hear and meet people that are going to be there. And like you said, at many different levels, 101, basic, intermediate, and then some really nice technically advanced material there. So really, I guess my question is that would be a good way for shops to be able to send their personnel, not only just the management, but some of the people that are working on the lines.
Correct. And we also offer workshops so
Hmm.
that we periodically will have like anodizing 101 workshop. And then I believe this conference we are hosting the quality workshop.
Right.
So if you got anodizing, quality concerns or problems in your line, and you would like some experts to discuss, they have that forum, so people can learn different strategies and improvements to their line and things that maybe they didn't think about to help make sure everybody has a quality product. Because
Right.
helping each other does help
Right.
the industry.
Right, right, exactly. You talked a little bit about, you already kind of talked about the focus of what it is, education and networking, but really the people that would sign up to come to this, again, they can go to your website, which I'll have on there on the site for us, and register. But it is one thing where I've often told people the best way to improve your operation isn't necessarily always buying new equipment or doing a lot of things, but really networking and finding people who are experts. And a lot of those are other shops across the country, right? They're not competitors with each other, but if they have a question, and I hear that from time to time where shops will say, I reached out to somebody in Chicago. I was in Texas, reached out to somebody in Chicago. I met at a conference, you know, asked them about a particular issue I was having, and was able to solve it. So really that's kind of besides the education and the learning, is a really good byproduct when you say of being able to know who else is out there, because one day they may be able to help you. And
It's a great byproduct. It's one of those things of networking. Even if you have suppliers and maybe you're
Mhm.
questioning what your supplier is telling you, well, their competitors will be there too. You can always ask them. That whole networking part of the conference is just perfect for people to get to know each other,
Mhm.
develop relationships, and then bring those questions. Because if you're not getting necessarily the satisfaction out of who you're currently using, it gives you an opportunity to see who else is out there that you can then trigger to, see if you can get either better costs or just better technology or, improvements in your line.